Thinker's studio, where stories sparkle and songs come to life. Are you ready for today's adventure? Let's go. The ship drifted slowly through the velvet dark, stars blinking around them like sleepy eyes. Nina leaned against the window, her nose almost touching the glass. "Where is it?" she whispered. "Where's the listening planet?" Busby zoomed past with a jellybean telescope. "Maybe it's hiding," he said. Willow hummed thoughtfully. "Maybe. We need to hear it first." Ellie bounced a jellybean off her nose. Sunny giggled. Suddenly, ahead in the vast dark, a soft golden shimmer appeared. A small sign floated in space. "Welcome to the listening lights. Find your way by hearing." The little thinkers gasped. No maps, no bright roads, only deep night and tiny flickers far, far away. They landed with a gentle bump. The ground was soft and velvety, like moss in a dream. All around them, silence. The only sound was the faint hum of the ship cooling down. No glowing paths, no flashing arrows. Just stars. And somewhere, far away, faint twinkles of light. At the landing site, another shimmering sign read, "Listen closely, the lights will guide you. If you truly hear, they will truly shine." Nina swallowed hard. She was used to dancing, twirling, moving fast. Waiting, listening, that felt slow. Busby cupped his wings around his ears. "I don't hear anything," he buzzed. Ellie bounced up and down. "Maybe if we shout hello," she yelled. Nothing happened. Sunny tapped her foot impatiently. Still darkness. Willow sat very still. She closed her eyes. She breathed in. She breathed out. And slowly she heard it. The tiny rustle of dream leaves brushing the air. A faint tinkling laugh from somewhere deep in the mist. The soft heartbeat thrum of the planet itself. She opened her eyes and gasped. One tiny light blinked into life, hovering above her head. Nina's eyes widened. "How did you do that?" Willow smiled. "I listened." Nina knelt on the moss. She closed her eyes tightly. At first, all she heard was the fizz of her own thoughts. What if I can't do it? What if it's too quiet? What if I miss it? But then, she breathed slower, and softer sounds trickled into her ears. The giggle of a starflower blooming. The drip-drop rhythm of a hidden waterfall. The whisper of a dream passing by. Nina opened her eyes, and above her, a second light blossomed, golden and warm. Sunny giggled and tried to bounce into a light. It flickered and vanished. Busby buzzed circles, getting dizzy. Ellie sang a loud song about jelly beans. The lights stayed dark. Willow placed a hand on Sunny's shoulder. "Try slowing down," she said gently. "Try listening." Sunny wrinkled her nose. "But bouncing is more fun." Nina smiled. "Maybe there's a different kind of fun. The kind that feels like a secret you have to discover." Sunny frowned, but she sat cross-legged on the moss, She closed her eyes. She listened. Slowly, carefully, she heard the whoosh of a comet's tail brushing past, the sleepy murmur of a dreaming tree, the tiny, tiny song of a firefly floating nearby. A light blinked open over Sunny's head. She gasped and clapped her hands, but softly so the light wouldn't vanish. Busby watched. He zipped to a stop. He folded his wings and sat down. He squeezed his eyes shut. For a moment, all he heard was the buzz in his own ears. But then, the flutter of invisible butterflies, the soft sigh of stardust falling, the gentle snore of a hidden moon mouse. One by one, more lights bloomed around them. The path ahead, once dark and endless, now shimmered with tiny guiding stars. Together, listening deeply, they followed the trail. When they reached the heart of the planet, a crystal tower rose before them. At its peak, the biggest light of all pulsed like a living heartbeat. A final sign awaited. When you listen with your heart, the whole world lights up. Professor Petal's voice floated gently through the starlit air. Listening isn't just waiting to speak. It's making space for magic to grow. The little thinkers stood together, gazing up at the glowing sky. Their laughter, when it came, was soft and bright, like chimes in a secret garden. They didn't need to shout. They didn't need to rush. They had found something even better. They had found the music of true listening. That night, aboard their ship, Nina opened her dream journal. She wrote, "Today I learned. If I listen with all my heart, even the quietest dreams will sing." She drew a sky filled with tiny golden lights, each one blooming from a listening ear. Thanks for listening, little thinkers. Remember, the more you listen, the brighter your world will glow. Now it's time for a soft, sparkling song about listening with love. Song title, Lights That Listen. Let's sing it together. And now, are you ready to sing with us? Let's go to our special song, just for you.
Close your eyes, hear the sound. Magic whispers all around. Tiny dreams, soft and bright, bloom into a listening light. Lights that listen, lights that glow, softly shining as we grow. When we listen, when we hear, golden stars appear so near. Breathe in slow, feel the breeze, hear the songs between the trees. Gentle dreams flow hearts that listen, lights that glow, building bridges as we go, with open hearts, so soft, so clear. The brightest lights will bloom right here.
Thanks for listening to Little Thinker Studio. Keep dreaming, keep learning, and come back soon for another fun story and song. Bye-bye, Little Thinkers.